Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay, I'm going to read something today that was brought to my attention by one of my beautiful viewers that is really rabbit holing, so more important than ever, I'm just going to say entertainment only. I'm going to have a look at Boeing. So what's happened in the last couple of days, overnight possibly even, John Barnett, age 62, was found deceased. He was the whistleblower who is currently going through a court case in Charleston, a lawsuit in Charleston in the US. Uh, he, he was the overseer for production and safety checks for Boeing for several decades, and before he resigned in absolute disgust because he kept reporting production defects and was being ignored. And then he claims he was under a retaliation from Boeing for reporting the production defects. Now, the FAA had substantiated John Barnett's claims, and he was found deceased from apparently self-inflicted wounds. Seems very suspect. Now, we're talking about Boeing, who with the 737 MAX had two crashes that were linked back to defects in the aircraft. The first crash, fatal crashes, like everybody on board died. The first crash, they blamed on pilot error, but when there was the second one, there was no denying, and it was turned out to be an instrumental defect that basically took the control of the aircraft out of the pilot's hands with no ability to override and force the aircraft into a deadly plunge. Okay, they've recently had one fuselage blowout occur as well, where the windows and part of the fuselage blew out of the aeroplane. That has also been considered very suspect and is in the process of a court case. Now, what has then happened in the last week, you may not have heard about it in other places outside of Australia, New Zealand, but there was a 787-9 Dreamliner flying from Sydney, Australia to Auckland, New Zealand, that the entire control system went blank on the pilots, and the plane went into a plunge. They managed to regain control, but 12 people were hospitalised uh, from that incident as well. I believe one was critical. Holy, holy crumbs. Now, I am really glad that when I go to visit my family over the ditch in New Zealand, we travel on a really old 737 that has a lot of manual stuff and switches that actually go click. There's something to be said about a switch that goes click instead of everything being electronic. With electronic display rather than actual needles. Okay, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but yeah, there is something to be said for buttons and switches and needles. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look. I want to have a look about whether, show me John Barnett. I don't want to see his passing. Thank you. I don't want to see his passing. I want to see John John Barnett. What was John Barnett? What was the information that John Barnett? Show me the court case. Show me the court case, the lawsuit with John Barnett. Because it was a lawsuit, I do wonder whether it will still go ahead. Show me John Barnett. And then I'll have a look at Boeing itself. Ooh-wee. Right, show me. Show me John Barnett. Show me John Barnett. Show me John Barnett with this lawsuit. Where do you want those cards? You want that one, those there, and those. Is that how you want them? Okay, thank you. Boy, all of a sudden, I just feel this incredible, heavy, dragging me down energy. That may be John's passing. I've asked not to see got this ringing in my ears. Good, it's almost like my ears have gone. It's not so much a ringing, it's like they've gone. You know, when you're underwater and you can't hear properly, it's that feeling. Oh my goodness. Okay, John, thank you. Don't want to see your actual. Okay, thank you. Just want to see this court case. Come on down. So the card that flew out at me was this card. If you can hear some dog licking, that's one of my puppies having a drink at the water bowl. My boys do often talk, and you will hear words if they are talking. The signifier card is well, this is why he resigned. The loss, the disappointment, the heartbreak, the emotional heartbreak at what has been happening with Boeing. But he had two cuts still standing. So I don't feel that. Okay, I'm going to grab pendulum really quickly. Oh, the card on the bottom. Pendulum really quickly. I'm not going to bring the keyboard, the screen up because it'll mess with the light. But show me. Did John Barnett take his own life? I told you I was rabbit holing. And it's into a no. Goodness me. Okay, because the card on the bottom, the death card. Okay, told you I was rabbit holing, but let's see where this goes. The challenge is money. Strength of money is what I'm getting there. But the challenge was also he was bringing forth. He was bringing forth where it cannot be ignored the safety and security concerns. He had more to bring, absolutely. At the bottom of the reading, foundation of this reading, uh, it can be my careful what you wish for, but I choose particular effects. I'm using the Gilded Tarot Royale because of the images. And what I'm getting here is bringing forth an offer, and he had more to bring. All these kegs in behind, he had more to bring forth. Okay? In the past, secrets that were hidden, trying to keep secrets hidden. Oh, I'm not liking this. Crowning the reading, the dispensation of the money compensation payouts. Oh, I just got told that if all the information came out, Boeing would have been bankrupted with the compensation payouts, is what I just got told. Holy crumbs. Goodness. The immediate future, there's a lot of skilled work going on behind the scenes following the information that had been brought forward. The external energies Boeing finding themselves in a very uncomfortable position where they are being seen for what they are, and there's a lot of anxiety in regards to this. Because I did ask about the court case. Goodness. Hopes and fears. A new beginning. A significant new beginning being brought forward. New messaging, new planning, new boundaries. Here we have the outcome. The board of Boeing, the oligarchs are in for a harsh truth and a new start. Okay, thank you. A harsh truth as they tried their foolishness in trying to juggle all this information and their manipulation, all for the sake of money. Cutting corners, this is what John Barnett was bringing forth, the cutting corners, the forcing through production faster, all in the pursuit of money. There are secrets that are going to come to the surface and exposed. It's going to be a real take the blindfold off and crossroads moment where difficult decisions will need to be made about the betrayal and the deceit, and karma is going to come and bite Boeing on the bum. Goodness. They're going to try and they're going to make an offer, but basically it's a wool over the eyes type offer. 7 of Cups, because of this devil energy. It's going to be a tower, the tower moment. Oh, in regards to this case, for Boeing. It's also can be an offer made because they're trying to keep 3 cups upstanding due to poor choices based on greed and vanity and addiction and ego and power of this devil energy. But we've then got the tower moment, boundaries put in place. They're going to have to surrender in front of those boundaries. Oh, just got the death card. This death will bring about a significant ending and new beginning. We've got, again, it's money, but we've then got justice coming forward. A 2 of Wands, a decision about which path to take, down into the dark thicket or through into the light. Sword of Truth has been drawn, and the Star card. The Star card. There's no denying the truth that's going to bring about, first of all, a significant new beginning, but the Star of Truth. Oh, this is not looking good for, sorry, fix my light, for Boeing. Because the FAA, right, I just want to ask, so that was the court case. Oh, show me the future of Boeing, because the claims by John Barnett were substantiated by the Federal Aviation Association. And I think what's going to happen is the black box was seized in regards to the Australia-New Zealand Dreamliner flight. There's going to be some dirt come out from that as well. They're lucky nobody was killed. But Jesus. So show me the future of Boeing. The future of Boeing. They're the biggest airline production company in the world, I assume, because it's just such a familiar name. Show me the future of Boeing. The future of Boeing. I feel a very tense energy now in my innards. My ears have unblocked, but okay. Here we have an emotional ending of a cycle. An emotional ending. The challenge is the past in the face of this sword of truth. And in the past, we're going to have this tower moment come from this court case. Same cards as before, but different order. The future of Boeing. Prosecution. drawing this sword of truth, exposing the truth, bringing forward the doves of peace and change, Boeing being forced to walk away after loss. Don't quite know who would take over externally. There are secrets that they tried to keep hidden. Internally, a lot of anxiety, same position as previously in regards to the court case. Trying to hold on to their money, trying to keep secrets hidden. But significant loss, emotional loss. 2 cups still standing. Something unexpected coming out of left field for Boeing. Circles of support. So there may be a way out. Oh, 2 threes though. The support coming in. Is this for the victims or is this for Boeing? I mean, I did ask about Boeing. Heartbreak, loss, despair, divorce. And then the birth of something significantly new coming forward, a new partnership in the face of this harsh truth. And then we've got new beginnings, new beginnings. Okay. Secrets being brought to the surface about these devil machinations. There is a money trail here that's going to show foolishness and poor decisions. But again, going to bring about a new beginnings. So yeah, basically, I don't know whether Boeing's I assume it's operated under a board, but they're heading for this really big. Okay, thank you. Didn't ask about it, I didn't go into it, but I'm getting that those on the board very possibly got quite large bonuses due to profitability from cutbacks. It's just going to ask, are those on board, yeah, those in control are going to find themselves in big trouble. In big trouble. Are those on the board who made these cutback decisions? I don't even think I need to go any further. I think those on the board, because my question was, are they going to face prosecution? I'm not going to go any further. It's a big yes, and boy, oh boy, they are in big trouble, and so they bloody well should be. Okay. Thank you, John. Thank you. Know that you did good. Know that you brought this to the attention. Know that your death is not in vain. That it will save lives going forward, and this is the purpose that you came into this lifetime for. Go in peace, go in love, and know that your legacy will be continued. Love to you all. Take care.